The new Grow a Garden update has officially been announced. Yes, that is right, guys. I'm trying to be the first person on it because they actually did just announce this like a couple seconds ago. Dude, okay, literally 40 minutes ago, DJ Jai just announced the new update, which is going to be the fairy event and more. This update brings an all new limited time fairy event. Discover and play to unlock brand new seeds, pets, items, weather, and lots more. There will also be other new content / features added. Follow the event here. Okay, guys, we are gonna go on the event page now, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited, bro. It feels really early in the week, even though I guess it is Wednesday. This is usually the day when they actually do release updates. I don't know why I'm so confused. For some reason, it feels early. Either way, this is what the event page looks like. It says fairy event, and we can go more in depth into what this picture actually is in a second. But you can see 4 million people are interested. That's because they do like a pre-sign up where even if you don't know what the update is, you can sign up for the updates. But here's what we see: fairy, and then we see a star emoji, fairy emoji on both sides, and it says new event and more. August 30th, the same exact time it usually is, and it says same thing there. Discover and play the fairy event. You see, seeds, pets, items, weathers, lots more, and brand new. Okay, seems like it's going to be a ton of brand new stuff. What I just want to do now is guess download this right here, because this thing right here could probably give us a bunch of tips on what this actually is going to be. So first things first, we do have a really huge tree right there. I'm guessing that's like what the middle of the map is going to look like. Obviously, right now we do have the beanstalk, so I guess they might change that beanstalk to whatever this little tree is here. And I already know exactly what's going to be in the tree, because now that I look even closer, if you guys look right at the bottom of the tree, there's like a very tiny house. I'm like 99%. Oh my gosh. Yo, I joined back to a freaking thunder sandstorm. Either way, as I was saying, there's like a little house at the bottom here. I'm 99% sure that's where the fairy is going to live. There's probably going to be a couple NPCs with this as well, but obviously it's literally a tiny house. Who else would live in this tiny house? Definitely the fairy. And right off the bat, from this exact picture as well, I can tell some of the cosmetic stuff that's going to come out. I mean, these pillars probably going to come out. I feel like those are out already. The fairy house might come out as a cosmetic. These lanterns might come out as a cosmetic if they aren't already in the game, which they might be. Either way, this fairy update seems super cool. So you may be wondering, dude, is this it? Are you going to give us more information? Yeah, absolutely. What I'm going to do now is show you guys what the original suggestion for the fairy update was, and probably how Jandel even came up with this update in the first place. Here's the first suggestion we are going to look at right here, which is actually not called the fairy, but this did come out earlier. As you guys can see, this one is a little bit different, but it's called the Fantasyland update, basically saying there would be a castle where there's a princess and a prince in the front, certain quests, you know, different rewards. One of the pets is a fairy. I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, here it is. Fairy Overload could be one of the new events, kind of similar to the bee one. You know what? I think it'd be even better if instead of looking at suggestions, I looked in the starboard, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, well, I guess I found exactly what I was looking for, because literally 12 days ago, someone said this and it got over 500 votes. This is the Friendly Fairies update from Salem. So shout out to you if you're watching this, my guy, but this is kind of the whole lore of it. An enchanted fairy godmother visits the garden seeking safety, offering her fantastical rewards in exchange for performing spells that could protect her species from an evil witch chasing them. So that's already some lore about what this fairy could actually be, which is pretty cool. Maybe that will actually be in the game as well. Obviously, Jandel, I will just say once again, Jandel does read this. There have been many updates that originated in this starboard. Either way, the next thing is core mechanics. The players receive their very own spell book after talking with the fairy godmother. Baba Yaga, the powerful queen of rich witches and monsters, threatens the safety of me and my children. Just on my own, I am unable to stop her, so please lend your strength, perform the spells that this magic book holds, and I will grant you with rewards in exchange. Hurry, Baba Yaga will come soon. Baba Yaga obviously being our antagonist, our enemy in this story. Either way, let's go about more of how the update would actually work. saying once the player opens the book, they will see 9 different spells, which will refresh once every 12 hours. Some may require mutated plants, oddly specific amounts of shekels, and maybe even certain pets. Every time the player completes 3 spells, they will gain rewards, which can include cosmetics, fairy-themed pets, you spelled that wrong, go back and change it, no I'm trolling, the new egg or seed packs. They will also gain rewards for reaching certain milestones of spells performed, gaining the special fairy bloom plant or firefly dragon pet as the final reward. Dude, I think that would be so fire if we had a quest. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys played during the update when the raccoon actually came out, but the raccoon did come out in the Lunar Glow update, which was a quest, right? You had to basically do a quest that was in the middle of the map, and once you guys finished the quest, you didn't actually get the pet, but what you did get was the night eggs, which honestly, I probably still have a ton of these night eggs. Dude, I still have 34 of them. Either way, all I'm going to say is that these night eggs had a very low chance to give the raccoon. So what would be super cool is if we had a quest that gave us a pet. That would be freaking insane. Knowing Grow Garden, I don't think they're going to do it, but I wish they did, dude. That would be fire. Anyways, also, bro, they might do it and there's going to be some garbage pet, because in that same Lunar Glow quest, there was 2 garbage pets that you got along the way. Either way, here is the rest. The fairy godmother weaving special and secret transmutation magic can turn hatched pets into eggs or even seed packs. The rarer the pets, the higher the amount of items you receive. The process takes 1 hour to complete. So that's honestly a direct copy of what the prehistoric update is. I mean, I'd be fine with that. That's fine as well. Either way, here are the different rewards that this person said could be in this update, starting with the fairy egg, the fairy seed pack, the fairy crate, and the dreamy mutation spray, basically being a new mutation that could be added into the game. In this fairy egg, there could be a sporeling, which is mushroom children, a pixie, which is small fairies, a lotus frog. Don't we have like 2 frogs in the game already? I mean, that'd be fine. A dryad, maiden of the forest, an ent, tree people. Okay, I don't want tree people in the game. Guys, I'm sorry. You've done enough. Jandel, stop. Do you see how many mandrakes I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 too many. Yeah, 13 too many mandrakes. Please remove this from the game and do not put tree people in the game. That will, no, please. Anyways, what this fairy seed pack would have is the Queen Anne's, the Pixie Bells, the Hydrangea, the Fairy Ring, and the Weeping Willow. And for the fairy crate, which would be cosmetics, we have Vines and Ivy, Tiny Cottage, Stone Pathway, Lightning Bug Jar, Fungi Archway, and the Lotus Pond. And they actually commented this and said, we did it, thank you guys, because, you know, Jandel actually did announce that it's actually coming, the fairy update. Anyways, I do want to know what you guys think about this update. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's mid? Do you think it's, honestly, I think it'll be a cool update, but y'all let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did and you want to be a part of the OG 200K, hit that sub button before it's too late. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, goodbye.